So VShojo is officially cancelled. Yes. Okay, let's start.
Welcome to an all-new Lay It Omni. Allow me to lay it on you. Guys, it's bad. It's bad. And I'm not just saying it. It's not one of those like, it's bad, but it's not really bad kind of no clickbait. This is... it's bad. On the last video, guys, the 9/11 of the black community basically happened with Corey X Kenshin. This week, the 9/11 of the VTuber community just happened. And it's bad. I'm going to say it one more time. It's really, 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 really bad. And I'm going to explain why. We're talking about one of the most popular American VTubers in the entire world leaving their agency. But not only leaving them, she is suing them because apparently they owe her an undisclosed amount of money.
Yeah, just like $500,000. You know, the kind of money you will never get in your life.
Wait. It gets worse. Apparently, the agency in question may have pocketed over $500,000. And that $500,000 was for charity. But wait. It gets worse. The charity is for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, aka the Ironmouse Defense Force, which is the very deficiency that the VTuber in question literally has. And hear me out, now that the freaking news is out, that's right, you guessed it. It's gotten worse. Nearly all of the remaining members of the agency have removed the agency's name from their headers, meaning there's a good chance that this scandal could be so big that it
Ooh, they are brats. Oh la la.
completely wipes out an entire company in one fell swoop. It's bad, and people, and I mean a lot of people, are mad. Connor is mad, Valkyrie is mad, the internet is mad. I'm mad. That's right. No, I'm not mad, to be honest. I'm actually kind of curious. I want to know what exactly went down. So what I'm going to do is explain everything in more detail in case you don't know what's happening, because a lot has happened over the past 24 hours. All right, so let's name the player.
That's true. Like, this is the worst case scenario for a company. Imagine you build something so strong and you lose it in one day. In one day.
You got the big chunky wongy you see here. This is Ironmouse. Ironmouse is a VTuber. She's one of the most popular VTubers to stream on Twitch, and she's been doing it for quite a very long time. You've probably seen her around floating somewhere because back in 2024, she was the most subscribed Twitch streamer of all time. She's known for her petite VTuber model and her voice, which is just, I don't know how to put it, cute. Extremely cute, and she's also funny as well. Then you have the perpetrator, aka the agency, aka VShojo. VShojo is an American talent agency that focuses on promoting VTuber content creators based out in California. VShojo bills itself as a talent-first agency oriented towards providing resources to its talent. TLDR, they pimp VTubers. They're one of the OG agencies just because they've had a pretty big roster of VTubers that are...
VShojo for me is that cool company where, because I was seeing a lot of... When some good people leave from Neji Sanji because Neji Sanji treated them bad, usually VShojo give them a contract and people keep their IPs and stuff. So for me, it was like that cool agency where everyone is nice and rich. Turned out it wasn't the case.
Very popular, which includes Ironmouse, Projekt Melody, Zentreya, Apricot, Kson, Henya the Genius, Sakasaki Hatoru, and Hestia. And past members
Oh, she looked like a character from Brown Dust too.
you may have recognized, like Nyanners, Vebe, Silverville, and Emily. They've had a pretty strong lineup of talents over the years. Yesterday, if you're watching this video the day after the event happened, Ironmouse made a video titled Why I Left VShojo that almost has 1 million views in only 15 hours, 143,000 likes, only 300 dislikes. Cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. It's gone. It's over. It's donezo. Let me play a few clips of here.
I am also amazed about something. She left yesterday and today she have a new model, okay? Normal humans wait 1 month, 2 or 3 or even 1 year to a model to be ready. Does she have a kind of 3 models hidden and she changed them each time? Or there is a sick fuck artist that made her a model in 24 hours?
In case you missed it.
I am leaving VShojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by VShojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from VShojo.
Oh, I know we already know. I know that we already know this, but God dang, hearing that again.
No, it's hearing the amount for like 500,000. It's not even their money. So why did they get greedy on the donation money? They could just give it and stay like bankrupt as they are and not paying people. But they decided to not give the money to charity, which is a fraud, and they didn't pay with that money their livers, which is worse. So what did you do with that $500,000?
Who doesn't pay Ironmouse? Imagine not paying Ironmouse, bro. What are you on? What do you think would happen by not paying Ironmouse? Okay, not even yes, there's the immune deficiency, there's charity, okay? That's bad. You're also going to get cooked for that. But also not paying Ironmouse? What are you on? Are you on drugs? Did you want this downfall? Are they bankrupt? Are they losing money? What? brother.
I know that this is a lot, and it's very important for me to be honest with all of you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold. So one day I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now that this might be the first time you're ever watching me. I became a VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have...
It's the same for me. Let's say that in real life, I do have a lot of acquaintances. I'm not a shy person. I have a big social circle, but no one of them is interested by what I like. I try to find a common interest with everyone, but it don't satisfy me. So I became a VTuber so I can like directly talk with people that have the same interest. And lucky for me, I did meet some people and I have now like best friends and stuff that I would not met without being a VTuber.
Primary immune deficiency disease called CVID. I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot. And it caused me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never
Sorry, pause. You're cooked. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. For those of you who are just now learning about Ironmouse, you're probably like, oh my God, how could somebody do something to someone like this, right? Bro, I'm sorry. I'm just flabbergasted. I need to know why VShojo did what they did because you literally did the worst thing that...
I think they didn't do it maliciously. They weren't like, hey, money, me love money, me keep money. No, they just have some really bad decision making, I think. This is kind of stupid because they lost everything because of those bad decisions.
You could do. This is the worst thing that you could ever do. Don't mean to pause Mousy, okay, but she goes on more to talk about her VTuber kind of like, you know, journey and how she got started, right? And now she's at the top, right? But the origin story is her just wanting to make friends, right? And this kind of happening to her is not in the plot of what she wanted to go through, and it sounds like this agency may have taken advantage of her.
It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving, but for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you.
Okay.
I would always be told how important I was for the company, and I was always told that I was needed in order for the company to succeed.
Yeah.
Although that was very positive to hear, it put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt-tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody. I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life.
Oh my God, bro. This is, oh my God. See, guys, all right. So the point is here is that Ironmouse is bigger than VShojo. Ironmouse is VShojo. That actually, I'm surprised that Ironmouse doesn't have a stake in VShojo, right? She is so important to this agency. So important to this agency that she quite literally, her existence is what's going to keep the agency afloat. That's how big she is. And when somebody becomes that big, bigger than the agency itself, as the agency, at least in my thinking, in my opinion, right? You gotta like, dang, I actually need to give this player, this agency, equity.
Yes, because it's stupid. If your biggest VTuber that is giving you a living, still have in the contract that they can leave anytime, that's a big no-no. If it was me, like if I was VShojo, I would give her some shares, some stuff that will make her consider twice before leaving. You need like to chain her, but not in a bad way, legally, with money and stuff. So she always think, oh, I will lose a lot if I will leave VShojo. But imagine the person that give you the most money, wake up the morning and be like, okay, I'm leaving. And she left. And they got bankrupt in 24 hours.
Okay, she needs to be able to feel like she's grown. If she is really the face of this thing and she is the reason why it's staying afloat, well, she should probably have ownership as well. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Maybe I don't know if Ironmouse or her manager wasn't about that life. I don't know. I don't know if she has anything in there, but she's so big that she should have stake in VShojo so that she can also profit and it can be her thing as well. That a lot of times that is what ends up happening for a lot of these companies. The biggest talent ends up becoming, a part of the organization itself. Not here though. And it sounds like this was very stressful for her because yes, if Ironmouse did leave, VShojo is done. They're cooked. Everyone is cool. There's a lot of good talent. No offense to everyone else on VShojo. No offense, okay? No offense, right? But if you lose LeBron, Lakers is cooked. If you lose the top, the best, one of the best, you're cooked.
I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life. So one amazing thing for me was the fact that VShojo handled all my payments, and it meant that I never had to give out any of my personal information. So that was always a blessing to me.
Yeah.
As time went on, I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over my own finances. This is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Let's go.
The majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the Cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I
So she made $1 million. That's a lot of money.
tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over $329,350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
That's amazing.
Because the money came from my Twitch revenue instead of a Tiltify link, it required VShojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was...
So pause. It's important to note that this wasn't always bad. We're not like, oh, VShojo's been evil since the beginning, blah, blah, blah. VShojo was an opportunity for an Ironmouse to blow up, right? It was great. It's good. It was deja vu, it sounds like. No charity scams. Money was being donated. Everyone was thriving. Everyone was partying and having fun. So it wasn't always where we are now. At one point in time, it wasn't so bad. There are some people, however, that might tell you that there's been things that's been happening behind the scene, which we've talked about in the past, like 3 years ago, a little bit of weirdness going on with the agency, but let's not get there right now, at least not right now and at this point in time. VShojo wasn't always bad, and that's important to note. So it seems like what's occurring is a more recent situation.
Still a year later, VShojo has not paid the charity. The Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world
They were like, $500,000? No, fuck off, we keep it.
to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy, time, and resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say that we've raised nearly $4 million for charity. We almost
$4 million. Oof.
always raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. They help people with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection. And this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me.
On a good side note, after this happened, I think they raised more than 500, like 1 million. And we saw a sneaky Cinder donation because she was in the top 10.
But unfortunately, that's not the case. As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't.
Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, never mind. Remember to say in the beginning of the video, I'm not mad, okay? Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad, okay? Now you've made me mad. You made Mousy cry. Why would you have done it? Why have you done this, VShojo? Why have you done this? Now we have to get into it. We need to figure out what the hell is going on. But first, I know what you guys are thinking. Omni, the comments. Can you please show us the comments? Yeah, I'll show you the comments. Dog VA at the top. Okay, we got your back. We got Bao saying we're right behind you. Mouse, please donate to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Jacksepticeye is here saying so sorry about all of this. Hearing this breaks my heart. Abroad in Japan saying I am so sorry the people you trusted let down so badly. Ironmouse is generally disgraceful, and VShojo really do have an awful lot to answer for. This isn't a situation you should have to go through. You've got our full support. Bibi no money out.
There's another thing I did appreciate about this issue overall is that, you know, usually when there is this kind of issues, there is the big content creators that are like, oh my god, you need guys to donate to this charity and blah blah blah, like basically millionaires asking people that live paycheck to donate the money, and they don't do donate, they just like try to make everyone else donate. But here in this case, as I saw, there is a lot of big named VTubers that donated directly and ask their community to donate also. So it made me happy to see that they also donated.
Here saying love you, Mouse. You got Shy Lily saying lots of love. A lot of people in here sending a lot of love. VShojo fumbled the face of the company by screwing over charity. Yeah, they are cooked. A huge corpo stealing 500K from charity is effing disgusting. This is bad. I know I keep saying this is bad, right? But the gravity of this is absolutely enormous. YouTube was kind, okay? Twitter, not so much. Everybody is coming out with their own personal VShojo story. You guys know how this thing goes, right? But it's a company. So no one has any like remorse for companies, okay? Especially for companies that are potentially not paying charity. Question.
And not paying their livers?
What's the explanation? Are they going broke? I don't know. But Twitter, there's a lot of new information that's now flying out, and a lot of people who are going to be telling their stories over the next couple of days, if not weeks. We got Connor again saying, well, VShojo better get cycling and start raising some money. Double clown emoji. Remember when I told you about all the current members removing VShojo from their name? It says base. They removed VShojo from their name. VShojo is finished. Kson, Nagi, Akatsuki, Peke, Hestia, Karubu, Fruit, Curl, Hime, Henya, Emily, they all...
Holy shit. Imagine the CEO sitting looking at everyone leaving at the same time. They're like, wait, my money, our money, I mean, company money, wait.
How true this tweet is, but it's kind of wild, so I'm gonna take this one for a grain of salt. This one here by Benny saying the JP VShojo CEO, Japanese, believes that the owed money to Ironmouse, quote, may have been used for operational cost, end quote. This is getting more insane, bro. How can you just leave your massive talent in the dark about how her charity money is being spent?
I know how they did. Like, they were like, okay, you know what? We will use that money for our operational cost. And later, when we have more money, we will pay back the debt. But they didn't. And this is one of the biggest issues in corporations, is that you need to treat the money respectfully. If you get money to pay charity, you pay charity. You can't like just pay whatever you have urgent and not and be like, oh, this is for later, because there is no later.
What do you mean? What do you? Oh, no. What is this? It says, today Ironmouse released I'm leaving VShojo. She said that, like you, she is owed money from VShojo and that there's money meant for charity amounting over 500K. Kson saying, put simply, that's embezzlement, isn't? And Makino saying embezzlement, ... Well, the question becomes, where did the money go, right? Makino said, that's true. I believe it may have been used for operational cost. I haven't received any money from VShojo starting September last year, though. What? What do you mean? What do you mean Kson has not received money from September of last? Huh? Question mark, bro? Is VShojo not paying their talents? Question mark?
No, spoiler alert, no.
Quote retweet of it saying the amount handled by JP was much lower than Ian. Did you say VShojo JP itself was doing good? Yes, Kson said. You haven't paid me. That's what it says on the main company's finance book. Huh. Wait, so you know the JP talents were not being paid? Yes. Yes. That's not good. Oh my God. So they could have gotten paid. It says here, I was planning on doing it 31st, but I'm doing it today. It says Kson here said, I quit VShojo today. Kason's gone. She's gone. She left. I think everybody's leaving. Oh, this is very wrong. You're telling me you could have paid me? Yes. Then where is the money? I want it now. ... Who is Makino? Oh, oh my God. Oh my freaking God. Okay, pause. If I said, where is my money? Pay me what you owe me, right? If I said, where's my money? And you said ... That's a lot of dots. If you said that, did you just die? Was that it? There is no money? There's no
There is no money. Bro, how their boss is worse than mine.
money. So Kson is over here getting destroyed. You got Zentreya out here saying my heart hurts for the VShojo community. As I know, some of you are very confused and hurt. There have been some super confusing months for many of you, and I know y'all have been trying to weather it out. Support those who can, and please stay strong. There's a lot. Okay, because Zentreya just left VShojo recently. This is going to be absolutely freaking larger than what it is right now. My guess is they ran out of money. Was it in Bell? What are these operational costs? Oh my God. And how for so, oh, and they're not allowed to say there's lawsuits. This is bad. This is bad. A lot of the information that we're going to...
the issue here is not that it's just like the company will close. It will have consequences that the Japanese branch need to pay from their money, because they will be like sued by the state of California. They will be sued probably with from the livers, from people that donated money. I saw that Ironmouse said like whoever didn't get paid for the art that was for her to contact her directly. So they will be cooked for a while.
Start to learn, guys, is probably actually not going to be said for quite a while because of legal ramifications. However, there are going to probably be some people who are not pressing charges, or people from the outside who are going to start leaking some information. Don't worry, it's going to come out. And my guess is that this is just the tip of the iceberg. And if the tip of the iceberg is you not paying your number one most, person on your Ironmouse, not paying her, but also not paying $500K to immune to... And there's more, bro. Oh my God. This is breaking, by the way. This is just this morning, okay? It's Kson basically saying, why didn't you pay me when the CEO said they were doing good financially? Why are you not paying your freaking talent since September of 2024? I'm sorry. I keep doing that because I'm running out of... I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. Like I just said, guys, this is going to be an ongoing update after update after update. This might be a daily thing where I might have to update you guys. I might have to upload a lot more to keep you guys posted. I am very vested in this because this is one of the biggest downfalls of content creation organizations that I have seen, maybe potentially in my lifetime.
Yeah. When you do worse than Niji-sanji, you should reconsider your actions.
You've got literally every popular name in the content creator industry on VShojo's ass right now. This is like Avenger levels of getting... This is not even Avenger. What is the most infamous getting jump scene? How do I paint this to you guys in the meme? I'm trying to think. Jojo, the Jojo meme. You know that scene where those two guys are beating that one dude up from the Jojo guy, and the other guy is sipping the wine?
I love this meme, and he will join them.
And then he gets up and starts beating. Now imagine that guy, right? But that guy is literally everybody else, the rest of the world, okay? Oh my Lord. You got Nux, who was known for being in the crosshairs of VShojo like 3 years ago. We covered it on this channel. And
wait, he was in VShojo? What?
Who was known for being in the crosshairs of VShojo like 3 years ago. We covered it on this channel. And that man is out there somewhere doing a Jewish crip walk on VShojo's.
I heard that this guy is hated in the community. I didn't know his name.
Inevitable grave. You also got Charlie, okay? Charlie dropped a video last night, hey guys, gonna talk to you about this video.
Maybe we'll watch that video after this one, actually.
All right, see you. You cook, okay? That's... My freaking God. I'm sorry. I'm having a good time with this, but I'm also pissed off, but also having a good time because I know I want justice. I want justice to be served. You made Mousy cry. You made Mousy cry. Why would you go and do that? You guys remember this guy? Purpose
Okay, who is this guy?
Farm.
Oh, wait. I know him maybe. Is it the guy that was taking money for donation, never gave to the donation?
Remembers this guy. This is Gerard the Completionist. This man got packed for charity fraud allegations almost 2 years ago. This situation makes Gerard the Completionist look like baby fodder. Makes like just literally elementary, okay? This is like times 100 in terms of intensity. That's how insane this situation. For those of you guys who are at home who don't know about VTubers, you're kind of like, Omni, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to express to you the gravity of this impact. I need you to know that even if you might not subscribe to the VTubers of the anime space right here, okay? This is ginormous, okay? Anyway, that's all I have for this episode of Lay It Omni. You've just been laid. Moral of the story.
Oh, I love this little cat.
Don't mess with the mouse. What have you done? You're cooked. That's the golden rule. That's the one and only golden rule is don't mess with Ironmouse. Don't mess with Mousy Moo. You just don't mess with her. I've said this before and I'll say it again, but there's a few content creators in the content creating space that you simply are not allowed to touch. Okay? They're like
I don't like this sentence. I know he don't mean it in that way, but for me, there is no list of okay, this is good content creator you should not mess with. No, just don't mess with anyone. Just be nice to everyone or be an asshole to everyone. That's just the rule. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, still amazed that VShojo closed before Niji Sanji. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and see you all next time. Bye bye.